snowed in blessed my life. Get this. I'm going through it. Like, just pull it. No, just pull it. Just pull it. You need to remember what the Lord saved you from.
Serve them. So he is pro-bay. Then blessings.
I got in the car, I sat in the car and cried. I got so close to the Lord while being snowed in this house for 8 days straight.
Thank you, JJ. I really love you so much.
2025, like, it was a humbling year. 2025 was eating me up so bad, especially towards the end of the year. Like, baby, God in that Old Testament, before his son Jesus Christ came on our behalf, he didn't play that, like, really, like, off with his hand, stone him. You know how much I trust Chick-fil-A? I be pushing all good without even checking it.
That's the spot.
You don't have an option to surrender to the king.
Radio.
I spent a lot of 2025 struggling mentally. Should I take my braid now for y'all or no? Because I don't feel like it. It's cool, right? Let's go somewhere else in the bathroom though. She got a light. I don't know where to put y'all, and I'm not turning no lights on. It's just the glare in my glasses, because I'm sorry. My background seems too dark. What is going on? I can't help I wear glasses. Like, what? What am I supposed to do? Take them out? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaylynn. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. Happy 2026, happy holidays. Hope everything is going well with y'all. I have not picked up this camera. In months. It's literally January 22nd. What time is it? My phone's way over there. But anyways, I ain't put this camera up in a minute. When I tell y'all 2025 was eating me up so bad, especially towards the end of the year, like, it was eating me up so bad. The last thing I could do was pick up a camera. The last thing I could do was sit there and edit. The last thing I could do was anything, honestly. Like, life was life, and I wanted to do a whole video and everything about how it was going for me and everything, but then I was like, you know what, I don't even feel like doing it. But just know, we'll talk about it. I always tell y'all this, like, I be going through it. Whenever I'm not vlogging and whenever I'm not posting, I'm going through it. Like, maybe I should just keep the camera on, and that'll help me from going through it. Because, like, when I tell y'all, when I'm not picking up this camera, and y'all see how many times I post in, what, last year? So when I wasn't filming, I was going through it. When I ain't post nothing, I was going through it. Which means 99% of that year. But anyways, not gonna dwell on it. It was still, you know. Anyways, but your girl is here today, and that's what matters, okay? I do have like 2 full videos. One was a week in my life as a hairstylist, and one was like just a regular week in my life, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I don't want to delete it, but I also don't feel like editing it either. I'm ready to just be done with all that. But we'll see. Anyways, y'all, so today is January 22nd. Like I said, yesterday was 3 months until my 24th birthday, April 21st, okay? But anyways, y'all, so this morning, I would have recorded this morning, but my storage was super full on my last SD card. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just buy an SD card after I leave the gym and start from there. So that's what I did. But anyways, this morning I got up, I got ready for the gym. I was moving so slow. I wasn't in a rush. I don't have nothing to do today, like time-wise, so I could really do whatever at whatever time. But I was moving real slow. Went to the gym, had a great workout. Girl, it must have been that Red Bull. I never drink a Red Bull before the gym. If I'm gonna drink an energy drink, it'll be like a storm, because that get me there. Celsius are gross. Bloom, I was trying Bloom at some point. Most of them was gross. Alani's are disgusting. So yeah, I just had a Red Bull, so I'm like, you know, let me drink it. And babes, it did that. Okay, I had my PR when it comes to, because I started running a mile on the treadmill, and I tell you, I hit my PR with that today and everything. So might be drinking Red Bull every day for the gym. But anyways, not gonna do too much talking. I just want to introduce today's video. I just got home not too long ago, got in the shower, did my skincare, and now I'm about to do Bible study. But I want to go ahead and talk to y'all. I didn't want to talk to y'all because I always turn the camera on and just start running my mouth. So I was like, let me shut up first and then run my mouth after. So not gonna run my mouth too much though, because I'm ready to get into the word. And yeah, I'm excited for the word. I really am. I'm in the book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, Bobby, stop. Post for no, but I'm in Deuteronomy, and I'm excited about Deuteronomy. So let's get into it. It's giving real cozy vibes. All I'm missing is some coffee or tea, but coffee would do real good right now because it's cold and full. But anyways, I'm gonna share with you guys how I do my Bible study, and I highly recommend hey, pray to the Lord about it and ask for him to help you first off, and do what he say. If you're wondering, here's how I do my Bible study, and here's how I recommend someone who's very new to the Bible, don't know where's Genesis from Revelation, don't know who the Gospels are. If you don't know absolutely nothing, I would recommend starting with, different things. First off, when I started reading the Bible, I was hearing like everyone always saying, start with the Gospels, Lord help me. Start with the Gospels, which is Mark, Matthew, Luke, John, those four. At first I'm like, I only thought I read Matthew only. Matthew was one of the first books I read that like made me cry. I was like, not I'm crying as I'm reading, like what? But it was that good. And mind you, I was nothing soft about me. It took a lot for me to cry. So to sit there and be boohoo crying in Matthew, yeah, it touched me for real. Like, I didn't know I actually read as much as I actually did, but sometimes I'll go through my first Bible that I got, my blue Bible, and I'll be seeing that I highlighted so much in the Gospels, like all throughout the Gospel. I'm like, did I read all the Gospels? I don't think I did, but I have so much highlighted, so I'm like, maybe I just highlighted random stuff that I just went and read, or like I saw it somewhere and I went to highlight it. But either way I go, I would start with the Gospels, those four right there. After that, wherever you feel led, do that. But I do my Bible study because there's a difference. There's different ways to get through the Bible. You can be doing deep dive Bible studies. There's different ways to get through it. There's different ways to skin a cat, okay? I really recommend this woman channel right here. Y'all have seen me do her. Y'all have seen clips of me watching her channel before. Reads the Bible. She gives you so much background information that's not right then and there, like, because she's read the Bible so much before and she knows so much, so she's able to bring more knowledge as she's reading something right then and there. You know what I mean? Like, she's just very, very wise and very knowledgeable, and I really appreciate that. And what I also like is she do heart checks, so she'll ask a question that has something to do with what you just read. So like, for example, yesterday we was reading chapters 21 through 23 in Deuteronomy. The question she asked was, when you see issues within your community, do you feel a sense of not my problem, or do you bear a sense of responsibility? Another question was, how compelled are you to meet a need when you have the means to do so? Do you seek to do good, or do you tend to ignore it? That question, like the question she asked, has to do with her breaking down whatever it is she just got done reading, if that makes sense. There's that. Also, what I recommend, 100,000%. I don't open this as much no more. I open this because at first I was using her and this, and they be saying the same thing, so that's how you know it's, you know, pretty reliable information. I was like, it was a whole lot to be doing at once, so I just would do her video or whatever. But this Get this right here. Tony Evans. Get this right here. Get it. It's very, 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 very good. So much information. Again, when you're reading something, it be so much background context that can be added to it. He does that in everywhere. He be referencing so many stories. He be referencing so many different books and verses and stuff like that, and all of that. And he be making it relative to today's timing and everything too, so we can get a better understanding. And she do that as well. They're basically the same thing, but one in a book and one is a Bible study video. So yeah, I 100%. If you don't do that, do this. If you don't get this, get on there. Both are very, very, very good. Like I said, since I've been back into watching her videos lately, I don't pick this up as much, but there's times where I'm not watching her video. Let's say if I want to read something, I'll be reading it as I'm using this as well. I'll be Bible studying as well, because Bible studying is when you're like diving deep, getting context behind whatever it is you're reading, cross references, getting the historical meaning behind it, different translations of it and stuff like that. That's like, you know, Bible study. But at night also, there's different times where like I just feel like, okay, let me read this book. So I'll read like, let's say a chapter or whatever a night, or I'll be reading a psalm a night, and I was doing that for a while. You can really just customize it however you see fit for you, and I feel like that's just, it's just great, okay? Being in the word is great. So anyways, right now we're finna be on Deuteronomy 24 through 27.
Day 78 of Heart Dive 365. I'm your Bible study friend, Kanoy. Welcome to the Heart Dive podcast.
So I'm finna get into this, and I'll talk to y'all at the end of it, because at the end of it, she also lists 10, not 10, well, why was I finna say a number? She lists a few questions at the end of it and ask you. I don't write them down and answer them on paper. I just sit there and read them and answer them to myself out loud, like literally out loud to myself. I'll get back to y'all when I'm doing that.
Chapter with another call to care for the poor and the needy. In fact, poverty is actually the #2 subject that is addressed in the Bible, only second to idolatry. Yet when we think about where it ranks in our hearts and in our minds, it's probably a lot further down the list. So heart check. How does poverty or caring for those in need rank in your heart? And we must also recognize that while God has a heart for the poor, he also has ways of protecting the wealthy. But if we can't see his heart in it, we're totally going to miss it. So remember how many times that God said that if we are generous, it will go well with you, or he will bless the work of your hands. You will be successful in all that you do. So you can find it written all over the Bible. And this isn't just speaking about money. I mean, we're also talking about spiritual wealth and leaving it out for others to glean from. Because we can sometimes be spiritually greedy as well. But you will be amazed how much more you will grow whenever you begin to share what God is showing you. So heart check. Are you reaping all of the spiritual harvest for yourself, or are you leaving some for others to glean?
Okay, y'all, it's 2:07. I started this at 1:12. It didn't take that long. This video was only 31 minutes long, but I'm only 31. It's only at 31 minutes, but I stop and rewind a lot and try to write everything down. So here are my notes. You can't really see it, but these are my notes from this. And like I said, she gets to a point where she asks questions. So you can't really see it, but here they are, her deep dive questions. In reference to Deuteronomy chapters 24 through 27, her first question says, how can you see God's care for all of humanity throughout these laws? So this was talking about laws. Oh, I tore it. Some of the laws is kind of like, dang, like that's crazy. But what I really love about her so much, because baby, God in Old Testament, we think, oh la la la. Now baby, God in that Old Testament, before his son Jesus Christ came on our behalf, he didn't play that. Like really, like you will get swallowed up in a second. He didn't play that. Off with his head, stone him, whip him. he did not play that. So we really we can't be forgetting who God was in the Old Testament. No, he's not like that. He's still that same God. Nothing changed. We be forgetting that. Nothing's changed. He still do feel those ways and stuff like that. But God came, Jesus came and built that bridge for us. And that's where we get the grace and the mercy from. Because we cannot be held to those standards. Because we would not make it. Amen. So remember that. So we can see God's care for all humanity throughout these laws by, what I was saying was, I really appreciate how she breaks down and give a different perspective on why God say the things he say or put in certain laws. Because if it wasn't for her, some of these laws, I'd be like, I don't know what he mean by that, or I can't understand why would he say that, or I'm not gonna say I disagree with God, because I ain't gonna say that. But I'm just like, I can't wrap my mind. Like, I don't understand at all whatsoever. Why would he be like, if a woman jumps in her fight with her, like if a man and another man is fighting and his wife nearby and she joined that fight and hit the other man in his private part, her hands need to be amputated. That was a law. Off rip, I'm like, why do her hands gotta be amputated for helping her mans out? But the way she broke it down, it's like, okay, her hands getting chopped off is nothing in compared to, it ain't it. If you steal from your neighbor, you need to be stoned. No, let me not lie. Hold up. What's the actual thing? What the actual thing say? You do not oppress a hired worker who is poor and needy. Otherwise, fast forward, otherwise he will cry out to the Lord, because you're treating the poor person wrong. So the poor person will cry out to the Lord and you will be held guilty. I understand that. I get that. It's basically, long story short, I see God's care for everyone, because it's just like he cares for the poor and needy. We see God's heart in that. My camera's gonna die. I got some batteries. I got some new batteries. Should I go get it? I'll wait. How are these laws reflected in our society? To put justice in place, basically, to put justice in place and for fairness for everyone and stuff like that, and to protect people from doing things in the first place. So that's that. Why is it important for Israel to remember the Amalekites? What are some never forget moments in history that continue today? Never forget it. Why is it important for Israel to remember the Amalekites? What they at? Oh yeah. So right here, revenge on the Amalekites. Remember what the Amalekites did to you on your journey after you left Egypt. They met you along the way and attacked all your stragglers from behind when you were tired and weary. They did not fear God. I need to highlight that. You need to remember what the Lord saved you from. Period. You need to remember the attacks of the enemy that were on you, that the Lord that the Lord saved you from. Never forget it. Never forget it. Never forget it. Never forget it. The enemy wants us to forget what we need to remember, and the enemy wants us to remember the things we need to forget. She said that one day, and I was like, yep, that's so for real. That's so for real. We need to remember the attacks of the enemies that the Lord saved us from, or we need to remember the things that the Lord delivered us from. It's a lot of things from our past we need to remember that can give us hope and give us faith that the Lord can do it for us again. Not in a way to shame us or to take us back. Not in that way. Next question. How do we balance never forgetting past attacks with forgiveness? Remember, because, if you remember something, you can honestly be like holding a grudge with it. So remember things, but also in a forgiving way. Like, don't be like, oh, I remember what you did, and holding a grudge. Like, no, I remember what they did, but I remember the Lord saved me from that, or delivered me from that, or helped me with that, and helped me grow from it. And I forgive them, because forgiveness is number one. What does obeying with all your heart and soul look like practically? Wholeheartedly being about what God is telling you to do. So like, if the Lord is telling you to do it, you need to obey with your, you need to fully obey, wholeheartedly obey. She wrote it down somewhere in her notes. Holy obedience. We need that. Okay? We can't be like, no, we need to make up in our mind, make up in our heart, and I'm going to do whatever it is the Lord tells me to do. I'm going to be about my Father's business. Last question real quick. How might society be different if there was a collective recital of the law and its consequences? If there's a collective recital of the law and its consequences? If we're always reminded of the law and its consequences, I feel like it would help us, because it's like, you know better, you'll do better. You're not having it on the top of your mind and embedded in your heart, you're going to be more prone to going against it. You know what I mean? You don't remember it. You're not thinking about it. It's not always brought up to your attention. And so you're not really going to obey it. Like if you're not continuously telling me, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. And a whole lot of time go by since the last time I heard it, I'll probably forget all about it and get to doing it and ignoring it. You know what I mean? So it's important for us to remember. That's why we need to be in this word day and night and hide the Lord's word in our heart so that we might not sin against it. So we don't have to worry about the consequences. So there's Bible study. After the deep dive, she goes into prayer. And when I tell you this woman know how to pray, so I'm gonna let the prayer play. Let the prayer play. And after that, I might cook breakfast. No, I'm not gonna cook nothing. What am I talking about? I might eat breakfast. I got a Jimmy eating breakfast bowl. You said he what?
He twists the ladder and fail.
Huh?
He
Leave it alone.
twists the ladder and fail.
He twisted the ladder.
And fail.
He fell off the ladder and twisted his ankle, you mean?
Yeah.
Put your seatbelt on.
So that I'm creepy.
You're very creepy.
Why you put your camera right there? JJ, what you got for me?
I ain't got nothing for you.
A surprise. You got me in the phone. I be watching.
I was finna go get us a slushie, bro.
Yeah, can we go get us a slushie?
I shouldn't have said nothing out loud. Okay, y'all, it's 5:08. I just picked my brother up.
You just picked me up. Thank you, JJ. I really love you so much.
I love my brother. My
I
brother love me.
I love my.
You wanna get a slushie?
Yeah. Then what, Jay, what's that called? That food we got yesterday.
Not yesterday. The food we got the other day?
Yeah.
Mozzarella sticks.
Now I want some marble roasts again.
They ain't on sale today. Where your money at?
It's in my wallet.
What is it gonna do for you in your wallet if you right here? What's on the $1.99 menu? Nothing I want.
Do you know what kind of drink I want? What kind of drink I want?
What kind of drink you want?
A blue one. What color you want?
A green one.
Are you serious? Are you serious? You can drink too many days.
That's a... Skills, you get the same drink too. You be getting that over too many times. That blue one. Thank you very much. Ain't gonna lie, the mozzarella sticks was good.
Yeah, that six was good. You remember I was choking on that?
Yeah, you was eating it too fast.
Eating it too fast? They show me what you got me.
Wait. We ain't finna go to something. I don't even see it on the location.
We need to go to it. Then we need to go to
Oh, this the
something
one right here.
because I'm hungry.
$4 for 4 mozzarella sticks is crazy. We finna just get a drink. Anyways, I just got my little brother. I love my brother. My brother love me. And we're finna go get a no phone. Do you wanna drink or you want my phone?
Phone.
You don't wanna drink?
Nah.
Okay, well we finna just go home. And you can watch your iPad. Actually, we're finna go straight home. Thank
Give me
you.
your phone.
It's too cold to even get something to drink right now, and I don't even feel like going way over there.
JJ, can you give me some roast sticks?
Mozzarella.
Give me some mozzarella sticks.
Mm-mm.
Why?
We're gonna go home.
Why? But I'm...
I feel like this light is too bright, but it's like it's supposed to, like you're supposed to see me, like, but it's 5:31. Yeah, I just got home, as y'all can see. Heating up Davion some noodles because that's what he wants for today. I'm finna do a little cleaning. I'm finna clean up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, after I talk to y'all, I sat on that couch and just watched YouTube. I didn't do nothing, I'm gonna be honest with you. But that's okay because I can still get it done. My thing is, I'm the type of person, I like to get everything done. So either I pick my brother up from daycare or my mom get my brother from daycare. If I pick him up, I'm leaving the house at like 4:30 to 4:45. So whatever I'm doing, even if I'm off that day, whatever I'm doing, I need to make sure I'm done by that time. If my mom pick him up, they can get home as late as 6 o'clock sometimes. Cause sometimes they'll go to the stores or something. Sometimes she gotta do whatever. Depending on who picking him up is depending on what I'll do and how I'll try to get things done before then. Cause once I gotta go get him and I get back, I'm not doing nothing else. Or once they get home, I'm not doing nothing else. Or once it gets dark, I'm not doing nothing else. I'm clocked out. It's nighttime. It's chill time. Relaxing. There are rare occasions where I'll get a burst of energy and be very productive and do what I need to do at night. So maybe that'll happen tonight. I don't know. But anyways, I'm finna heat his noodles up, wash these dishes. And only thing I need to really do is I've been decluttering my space. And so yesterday I went through all of my drawers and I got rid of a lot of stuff. It's still sitting on my floor because I need to go through my closet next, which either be tonight or tomorrow. But let's say tonight. Tonight I'm gonna go through my closet and go through it with the fine-tooth comb and yeah, get rid of this stuff. Cause listen, it's time to get rid of stuff. Every couple of months, I'll say like twice a year, I always do a very deep clean and decluttering and get rid of a lot of stuff. So I just been feeling like, yeah, it's time. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, fold towels, go through my closet, and that'll be it. That's the only 2 tasks I need to do that I didn't do today. So let's get it done. Take it off, but I'm gonna keep these pants on so I can be like moving around. Because when I put them fluffy, fuzzy fleece pants on, I'm done. I'm done. What's y'all favorite noodles? And how long y'all microwave them? It's like when I make my brother noodles, they always good. When I make them for myself, they're never good. So I don't eat them no more. Except when I mean his. Let's find something to watch while I do these 3 dishes. Lord, I've seen and I've heard what you've done for others. And I just want to basically show you what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready for school to eat. What else do I want to do? I need to. I can explain. First off, let's turn this off. These clothes right here, remember I told y'all I went through my drawers, okay? I'm looking oily. I'm not. Well, maybe I am. I went through my drawers. My Mimi makes shirts, right? I kid you not, in the last year, this woman that made me 50 shirts for 50 different reunions and events and things she's hosted and galas and fundraisers. Everything that she hosts or that she do, she's making a shirt for it. So those are literally so many of custom shirts she's made me within the last year. Then some of them are shirts she's made for my business, Exhibit A. I love this font. Can you see it? I love this font so much. And I designed this, like SBJ with the blank in the middle with Styles by Jay written in the middle. I designed this, okay? Now it might not be much to y'all, but I love it. Like, I'm super, I mean, I get the point. It's fire. I love it. Didn't wear it this much because it's green. Yeah, some of these shirts, I think this is like an OG shirt, like one of the first few shirts she's made me. And it's just like, you know, I've kept a lot of them in my drawers because I'm like, you know, just in case I do wear some that I haven't worn before in a while. But girl, I'll be wearing the same 4. Be wearing the same 4 every week with the bleach stains, with the little holes in them, everything. Cause they're black, and I'm just gonna put on a black shirt. And there's some family reunion shirt. Like I said, it's just a lot of custom shirts in this basket right here. I mean, in this little nook right here. Over there in that pile by the door, those are clothes that I'm getting rid of them. They gotta go. They ain't gotta go home, but they gotta get up out of here. And it's kind of bittersweet because it's just like I have a strange attachment to my clothes. Like I have clothes from 1st grade. I need help.
Why are my pants so short?
You washing them too much.
They like above the ankle. Okay. All right.
Anyways, I have a strange attachment to my clothes. So I hoard a lot of clothes. Like Oh, I wore this to my second day of sophomore year. I have to keep it, like. And on my bed, because I did laundry the other day. Don't look at my drawers. Do not look at my underwear. That's nasty. That's inappropriate. But yeah, it's just like, I ordered these pants from Fashion Nova to wear for school pictures one day, but I ended up wearing something else. No, I did wear this, and it was a makeup picture, but I wore these pants, and I haven't worn them since, and I've kept them. Can you see it? It's like, why haven't you wouldn't wear this again. You wouldn't wear this at all. It was 15 years ago. Why do you still have it? So yeah, I just have an unhealthy attachment to my clothes. What I can say is I wear a lot of these things. Like everything right here in this middle section, I've been wearing a lot. Because last year, I made it my mission to start dressing up more. And what does that mean? Wear actual pretty clothes to church. So only time I dressed up last year for real was to church. So I put a lot of these clothes to use, especially like these jeans. I've unlocked my look when it comes to jeans and what I love in jeans. So I have a lot of them. And I be wearing it, so like I'm proud of myself. Like I did that one thing every year. I mean every Sunday for church last year. Not every Sunday, but for the most part, I really did do what I want to do, which was dress up more for church. Do a little makeup too sometimes and everything. So yeah, I will say I have put a lot of these jeans and different tops and stuff like that to use. Well, these are a lot of jackets right now, but because it's winter, but I've dressed up a lot. Faith over fear, like come on now. But anyways, enough chit chatter. I'm finna, if I'm being honest, I don't feel like it, but we're here now, so we have to. Should we keep it, chat? What if I end up needing these, bro? I don't like tight bottom sweats. They tight on the bottom. These look too big. I legit cannot fit these at all. At all. Drama. Sick of these. Low key. I might can keep this. It's not bad. It's like for summer though. This is my problem. The head part too small for my head. I got enough blood out of this. My Atlanta birthday outfit. Gotta go. Okay, y'all, I've gone through a good bit of clothing. These are just some clothes that I'm not gonna wear again, probably. Can't fit, don't like, or tired of seeing it. That's all this. I think I'm gonna ask my mom if she know anybody my size that would like to come go through these things. And then other than that, I'm gonna take them somewhere and get rid of them. Hopefully I don't ride around with these clothes in my trunk for months. But anyways though, we made some good progress. I didn't have that much because like I said, I go through my stuff like at least twice a year and do a huge clean out. So it always be a lot of stuff. Like this is still a lot of stuff, but I keep my grass cut when it comes to my closet, okay? And so that's why I try to be as realistic as I can when I go through it so that I can actually make some progress. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Baby. Leather jeans from Fashion Nova tag on them. Like what? I wanted these so bad and they were too tight. It was too tight back then. You know they're too tight right now. And I'm big mama right now, so. Wait, hold on. They can't even wrap around my neck. Dang, I got 1, 2, 3 pounds of clothes. I'm gonna bag all this stuff up, separate what I'm gonna keep, but put in the garage or something. And then this stuff I'm gonna find someone to give to in another bag. And I'm done. Clocking out. Ooh, I still got a full towels.
Think so? You lost Reed.
Facebook is undefeated. First off, it's funny because like he's in the middle of talking to his dad and his brother is still driving.
Dad, you know what we can do?
What?
Get a whole bucket of 1,500 water bottles and grab them and put them all in there.
Think so? Oh, stop. You lost Reed. You alright, Reed?
The fuck was that for?
He didn't mean to. Reed. Hey, that's not Tyler of the Year material right there.
No, that's Rick.
He made that rap. He rapping right now, bro. He just yelling. It's almost like Tourette's, gang.
That's what the streamers do. They set their camera up and then they just record like some eat spaghetti.
Oh, I can't stand that woman. Actually,
some are different textures, different lengths. Some are bundles from quick weaves, some are wigs. Like, some are just different. Anyway, not tell me I won't start getting more and more and more collaborations. Like, I'm about to run this up. Like, when I was where I would be now if my TikTok had never got deleted, but it's like shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know.
good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's 9:10 a.m. 9:11 a.m. Amen. Yes, 9:11 a.m. I just got done getting ready for the gym. I was pushing snooze since 7 a.m. I'm not gonna lie, every 8 minutes when that snooze went off, from 7 to 8:30, like that's insane. But anyways, I was having so many crazy, weird, wild dreams last night. My mama had a baby, and I was mad because like she didn't introduce the baby to me first. She was showing everybody else first, and I was sitting in the corner, and I was mad because I'm like, my sibling, the first thing my siblings see is those family members. They need to see me first. I was in the store buying bracelets, a lot of bracelets. There was a lot going on. Anyway, so I'm gonna go get some Chick-fil-A breakfast again. I'm out of here. I'm out. Bye, Debo. Love you. I already came out and warmed my car. If my face look ashy, don't believe it, because I literally put on some moisturizer. Okay, y'all, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I'm gonna go get some Chick-fil-A breakfast. I'm gonna have to cut back on Chick-fil-A breakfast. I eat Chick-fil-A breakfast every day I work. Every day that I work and I get like before 10:30 a.m. when breakfast cut off, every morning that I work before that, I will stop and get breakfast from Chick-fil-A. Every time. And then now it's like yesterday, y'all wasn't with me because y'all was at home still charging. I'm like, got Chick-fil-A breakfast before the gym. And when I tell you, and I had a Red Bull, y'all. And when I tell you, I never drink a Red Bull for the gym because I just feel like Red Bulls are just like, Red Bulls are like a treat to me, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like it gives me energy. But babes, I hit my PR on the treadmill. I run a mile on the treadmill every day, right? Well, every time I go to the gym. I did it in 16 minutes. Like, literally. That might not be nothing to y'all, but I'm telling y'all, like, I used to just walk. It took so long for me. Bro, I ain't got time to explain, okay? I was doing like 32, 36, 38 minutes at first, I think, because I was doing more walking than running. I would run for like 30 seconds and stop because I had just started running. But now, I be running for like I finished them out in 16 something minutes. So yeah, mile mark at 24 minutes that time, mile mark at 25 minutes, mile mark at 24 minutes, mile mark in 22 minutes. Got that done in 16 yesterday off of Red Bull and Chick-fil-A breakfast. Who do you know? Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that again today and hope for the best. I just don't like breaking cash for like chump change, bro. Like, I'm so... Anyways. Oh, where do you... I need to go to the MV, and because I got my thing right here expired 11/25, so that means in November. And every time I see a police officer, I'd be like, ooh, please don't look at that pink sticker and be like, oh, I'm pulling you over with. So maybe I can get that done today too. I thought about it yesterday. I'm like, bro, why haven't you just did it? Like, yeah, I got pulled over for the first time in years in October. So right before that expired. That's why I knew it expired, because I'm like, bro, what else on my car I need to get done? My license plate tag, whatever you call it, that expired. Who knew? Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm just a girl, but like literally who walks around like, oh, let me see if that plate back there is expired? Who walks around this? Okay, I get it, because I'm looking right, like it's right there. It's literally right there. Now I'll still something like that I'll still forget. Like I said, it's been since November. But and then I have a plate cover. Mind you, how I got pulled over, right? Let me tell you real quick. I got pulled over because so it's a busy area. And so I was running errands because I was gonna get ready to go to Houston for a week. And so I was literally leaving that next day. So I'm riding around getting my stuff done. I'm finna head back towards my side of town. It was a traffic jam or something. Like, it was someone, maybe their car had broke down or something. I don't know. It was a reason why 2 lanes had to get into just one. So police officer, I get in front of him. Like, not in front of him. I'm in my lane. He gets behind me. I should have let that guy in front of me. That man got behind me, and before I knew it, them lights turned on. I panicked. I stopped in the middle of the road. He said, go up some more. I pull up some more. I stop. He said, go into that part. Like, I bet he was like, girl, why do you keep stopping in the middle of traffic? Like, but it's like, it was such a busy area, and like, it would have took too many twists and turns to get into a parking lot, and I don't want him to act like I'm trying to flee from him, because I would have. No, I'm playing. But yeah, so he was like, yeah, did you know your thing expired? I said, he said expired last year. So that means, oh, never mind. I renewed it because I was going to say, dang, it's still expired. No, but yeah, that thing was expired for like over a year. Who walks around thinking about that? Not I. And so that's just what it was. Like, that's just what it was. It was expired. It was expired. Let me order this Chick-fil-A breakfast while I'm talking. It was expired, so got that situated. Then that's what made me look and be like, oh dang, that expires next month. So maybe today after the gym, I'll go get that done, just so I ain't gotta keep clenching my booty cheeks when I pass by a police officer. I'm on Google, girl. Chick-fil-A. Okay, now I'm finna go get me, bro, look, not 2 Chick-fil-A notifications, one from yesterday, one from today. Man, stop playing with me. Finna go get a Red Bull, I ain't gonna hold you. Cause it's like, bro, I had so good of a workout. Like, I don't wanna have such a great workout yesterday, and then like, it was alright today. Like, it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday. Okay? Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday. Turn on. Look at all them birds. What's it called? Navigate. What's it called? I don't want to sound dumb. Anyway, so finna head to here, get my drink, go to Chick-fil-A, get my food, go to the gym, have a bomb workout in the name of Jesus. Look at the horses. My neighbor's horses are out in the front. And yeah, I'm excited for today. I had such a great day yesterday, y'all. Like, literally such a great day. Such a great day. Let's keep the vibes going. Let's get the party started. Let's show them how it's done. Me and that girl got the same name. We went to middle school together. And I was coming here so much. She was like, wait, do you live here? Because I was seeing your TikToks and stuff, but I didn't know you lived here. That's crazy that there's still people to this day ask me, do I still live in Louisiana? Am I not doing what I need to do? Not in a way like, oh, like, I ain't popping it. Like, no, not like that personally. I mean, like, business-wise, I'm a hairstylist. If you don't know, I'm a hairstylist. I feel like everybody need to know that I'm here, right? You know what? I'm going back to Texas since y'all want to play funny. Nah, though, but she's super sweet. Me and her was real cool. She was such a goof. Like, she was easy to not pick on, like, on no bully type stuff, but she was easy, like, to mess with or whatever. And she would just stand there and just laugh. That was my girl, though. That was my girl. When I tell you I be friends with anybody, I don't care. You could be the weirdest one, the dorkiest one, the goofiest one, the stankiest one. I ain't care. I was cool with everybody. That's why the teacher was so mad. That's why most of my teachers was kind of like, because it didn't matter where you moved me. It did not matter where you moved me. You can move me from my homegirl and put me right next to this dork, and I don't get to talking to him. Don't matter. Now they get in trouble for the first time ever. Nah, I'm playing. These people know me, fam. Banga. You know how much I trust Chick-fil-A? I be pushing all good without even checking it. Yes. Thank you. Have a blessed day. All good. Cause why? Yes, sir. Now my thing is, what I wish I could do and wish I had the time to do for real is pull over somewhere and eat my food. So by the time I drive all the way to the gym, it can be done settled in my stomach. But I'm really trying to like get a move on today. I've already snoozed for like an hour and a half. So let me show my food. Actually, am I even more behind than I was yesterday? Cause I was moving slow yesterday. I'm like, dang, I'm moving slow. I don't be having no reason. Like if I'm off and I don't have like nothing to do time wise so soon, besides like I said, pick up my brother from daycare or anything like that, there's no need for me to rush, and I don't have to. I prefer to do things in a certain timely order and stuff like that. That's just how I like my days to be structured, but I don't have to be like on such a tight schedule every single day or on an off day. We love a full basket of tater tots. Like, bro, I'm driving with my knee, y'all. Certified knee driver. Just so I can get this food down, you know, so I don't eat a whole meal before I walk in the gym, you know what I mean? Do not waste my tater tots. I'm not playing. That's a nice truck. Oh, y'all, I only eat one half of the bread, the roll. The whole thing is just greedy. Hold on. One more ski. I can go to sleep. Mind y'all, to me, that's a lot of food to be eating before the gym. Cause normally I'm not eating more than even a whole granola bar. I just threw away the half that I left in here the other day. I can't even eat a whole granola bar before I go to the gym. I can't not eat nothing before I go to the gym, but I don't even be like if I eat a bagel, I'm gonna eat half a bagel. The other, I think it was last week, I ate half a bagel. So to be eating a full course meal for breakfast, you're a little bit on the tweaking side, buddy. And then a whole Red Bull, like that's just a lot. But I'm telling you, I had the best workout in forever. Mind you, I've just started getting back into the gym last week. I had 2 days in the gym last week. I had 3 days in the gym this week. Today, day 3. I'm sure I've discussed this with y'all before, because it's like every time I pick up the camera is when I'm starting to do better, and like I'm starting to do what I need to be doing in every aspect. So like being consistent on my business page, posting on TikTok. I ain't posted on TikTok yet. I got 2 videos to edit and post, but I'm just saving for next week. Going to the gym and, you know, doing the things. That's when I be picking up and vlogging. Like it all happens at one time, and then it all stops at one time. But like two-ish, probably even 3 months without going into the gym. It'd be the hardest. It'd be the most, like literally, I remember one day, it was like literally July, I remember, because it was like my aunt's birthday. I sat in the car after I went in the gym. I had got in the car, I sat in the car and cried because of how frustrated and discouraged I was, because I done took, at that point, probably like 2 or 3 month break as well, you know, going through it. And so I had took like a 2 or 3 month break, and it's just like, I know how hard it is to start over with the gym. When you done hit 2-3 months without going to the gym, especially when you were doing so good, and that's what be so hard, because it's like, it be feeling like you got to build your workout routine brick by brick. It's like you got to build up your motivation and your discipline and your consistency brick by brick. It's like you got to build a mansion brick by brick, bro. Like, I kid you not. Like, after already having a house built, you know what I mean? It's like you just, once you stop going, it's like you just completely destroyed the house and you got to redo it all the way over again after you just built the house up so nice. Once the house is built up, for example, you set in your routine, you set with your discipline for real. It ain't even much to it, you know what I mean? It's just like you doing it. And then, like, just like that, I stopped. And it'd be so hard to get back in it, like, so hard. And I literally sat in that car that day and cried. And I wrote a long note. Let me read it to y'all. My sister started texting me. Don't keep out of texting me. Girl. Bro, I could make like a book of like notes that I be having on my phone. It's so depressing, bro. Like, and I don't even type in here as much as I want to, because I want to type in here more so I can, like, it's like my journal, like my digital journal, because writing is just a lot. And I can do this anywhere. Bro, I was going through it too. I'm telling y'all, 2025 ate me up, chewed me up, spit me out, stomped on me, ran me over, and some more stuff. Oh, here you go. I kept passing by it. Literally, what'd that say? Discouraged, but it's okay. I was trying to talk myself into it. And I was like, P.S. My screensaver is currently on Deuteronomy 31:8 as I type this. Today is my 3rd day at the gym, and when I tell you humbling, quite frankly, actually in the worst way. I haven't been in the gym full time since the very beginning of March. It's mid-July, bro. So, like, I am struggling so bad. Today and Monday were my lower body days, and I literally did one exercise. Mind you, I'm talking about how you go from throwing weights to you can only do one exercise. Oh, my camera getting hot or something. Hold on, though. Monday, I was doing weighted squats, 8 pounds, fam. And my legs nearly gave in. I had to stop because my legs were starting to cramp. Nearly caught a Charlie horse in both legs, for real. Then, I'll be typing how I talk, for real. Then today, I did leg extensions, 10 pounds and exclamation mark. And that was a struggle. I did 3 sets of 8. Back in the Gap, I used to do 4 sets of 12 with any and everything. And on top of that, I was superset almost every set, so I really wasn't nothing to play with then. So going from that, taking such a long time off, now going back and struggling to do a single set with the lowest weight, mentally challenging just as much as it is physically. After only 35-ish minutes in the gym today, would have been longer if I walked for a while, but I'm doing my Amy birthday, who it was, some locks today, so I ain't want to do too much. I sat in the car and reflected, and boy, I just feel so defeated. I feel like I'm looking at the biggest mountain, and I feel like small as an ant. It's so humbling to the point where I'm very discouraged. I can either lock in for the next 6 months, did not do that, or in the next 6 months still be nowhere in my gym journey. The choice is mine, and the reality is it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to be motivated every single day. I'm not going to want to do it every day. It's going to be a struggle, especially in the beginning, and that's where I feel like the hardest part is, the beginning. Literally me right now. Anyways, I don't feel like typing all that, but it's very long. So I feel the exact same way all this time later. Did not lock in for the 6 months because I literally just said either time gonna go by regardless. Time gonna go by regardless. What you gonna do? Enough talking. Finna sit right here, drink my Red Bull, and go to the gym. It's 9:58. I'll hit y'all in a minute.
Thank you for being such a good God. Thank you for being our Father, our Comforter, the one who hears every cry, who sees every tear, who hears every prayer that we pray. Thank you, Lord, for just being here with us as we open up your word today and you provide our daily manna, everything that we need to go throughout this day, throughout the week. You are equipping us for what is coming up ahead. I pray, Holy Spirit, that you will have your way through this word and in our hearts. Forgive us of our sins, Lord. Clear out anything that is distracting us, anything that might hinder us from being able to hear from you. And I pray that our eyes and our ears will be opened up so that we are able to see you clearly. Help us to forgive others as well, and don't lead us into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom and power and glory forever. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen. So yesterday we got to hear about some of the curse if you faithfully obey the voice of the Lord your God. Being careful to do all his commandments that I command you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations of the earth. So it is a choice. Notice it says, if you faithfully obey, then these things will happen. Run them. All they have to do is run after God. And I think we get this backwards a lot of the time, where we chase the blessing rather than God. And then we wonder why it remains so far out of reach, because we are technically chasing the tail instead of the head. So heart check. Are you chasing after God or chasing the blessing? Tangible ones that cannot be taken from us by anyone, including the enemy. But we must be an example. So heart check. Do you people around you see that you are called by the name of the Lord? Is your speech, your conduct, your love, your faith, your purity an example to them? Okay, I took my button off for y'all. I just got to the end. Today was Deuteronomy 28 and 29, and we just got to the questions part. I just wanted to share with y'all the questions and talk about it with y'all. First question is, how does the promise of these blessings and curses compare to God's promises to us? And mind y'all, these are not perfect answers. I might not be even answering the questions in the way she was even asking them, you know what I mean? So not too much, but like if you've read Deuteronomy, or if you're reading along in Deuteronomy, or whatever the case may be, so you can understand where these questions even come from. But if you do know, and you like, girl, listen, I'm just doing what I'm doing, all right? So anyways, at first I didn't really know how to answer this, but then I was just thinking about how, like, the blessings and the curses that they got back then, like, their curses were extreme. Like, the Lord will send against you curses, confusion, and rebuke everything you do until you are destroyed. Okay? The Lord will afflict you with disease, fever, inflammation, burning heat, drought, blight, and mildew. These will pursue you until you perish. What's another curse? The Lord will turn the rain of your land into falling dust. It will descend on you from the sky until you are destroyed. The Lord will cause you to be defeated before your enemies. You will march out against them from one direction, but flee from them in 7 directions. Your corpses will be food for all the birds of the sky and the wild animals of the earth, with no one to scare them away. So, like, you won't get a proper burial or nothing. Those are just a few, okay? We're not, like, if we disobey God, we don't necessarily get these curses, you know what I mean? We do get consequences and stuff like that, but we are not cursed in the way they're cursed. We're not cursed at all. We just reap what we sow, whether that's good or bad. And so also what I was thinking about is reading the Old Testament should continuously and always remind you of the purpose of Jesus Christ and what he was sent here for, and why he must be honored and glorified. Amen. Because we're doomed. Okay, like, naturally on our own we're doomed, because we are sinners, born sinners, and we can't help but to sin. We can sin less, of course, and stuff like that, but it's like we are not perfect at all whatsoever. We are continuously nothing in comparison to Jesus Christ, God's son, at all. God want to see us and see Jesus in us. You know what I mean? We are his image bearers. So if it wasn't for Jesus filling in that gap for us, it's just like we would be doomed. Okay? And there would be nothing to save us from that. So reading the Old Testament should show you how serious God is about his holiness, because he's holy. God's holiness and our sinful nature, like, it can't coexist. God hates sin so bad. Like, hold on, because I feel like I'll just be too close to my face. God hates sin. So it's like, once we realize, like, no, God literally hates sin, and sin is death. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, but we're still alive and we're still here, which means
where sin abounds, she literally said that where sin abounds, grace abounds more. We are not excused to sin freely. Reading the Old Testament should show you how holy God is and how he do not dwell. He don't play that, okay? That's like your strict dad that's very, very, very like, don't play. And then there's your soft mom that comes in and build that bridge for you. You know, she's all soft and loving and caring, and she calms the dad down, and she like, you know, like, just give Johnny a break, you know, you know, there, you know what I mean? So yeah, why were there far more curses named than blessings? God's trying to prove a point, okay? He done did all this stuff for them. I feel like what I feel like is God is trying to prove a point, because he's like, I done did all this for y'all. I just need y'all to obey me so that I can continue to bless you even more abundantly, because you're already going to be blessed. But as long as you obey me and like try to obey me with your whole heart, mind, and soul, I will bless you more abundantly. The blessings were here, babe. He said, you will be blessed. We've heard this. This is a song, and these are sayings that we've heard before. You will be blessed in the city and blessed in the country. Your offspring will be blessed, and your land's produce, and the offspring of your livestock, including the young of your herds and the newborn of your flocks. Your basket and kneading bowl will be blessed. You will be blessed when you come in, and you will be blessed when you go out. You will be the lender, not the borrower. You will be the head and not the tail. You will move upward and never downward. If you listen to the Lord your God's command I am giving you today, and be careful to follow them. He will bless you. He will bless you. This whole thing is blessings for obedience, okay? Blessings for obedience. Because he's saying, because they're getting a flat rate of blessings, period, because they're going into the promised land and this, that, and the third. You're getting blessed, but it's like blessings will be chasing you down if you obey. So it's like, okay, there's plenty of blessings for you, but I want you to walk this walk, and I want you to secure your space in eternity, because if you do not obey me, means you're going against me, you will be doomed for hell for eternity. God has our eternity in mind. We be too caught up in what's right now and in this moment, young and turn, YOLO, stupid, dumb stuff. Sorry, but no, for real, God is more concerned with our eternal well-being and stuff like that. He wants us to be with him when it's our time. So what came to mind when we was reading this part, it was kind of reminding me of how, you know how there's parents that they'll buy their kids a car, they'll gift them a car, you got the keys to your car, you get privileges and stuff like that, you get to go hang out with your friends, you get to go to the football games and stuff like that, you get to go hang out with your friends over the weekend, you get to go spend the night at their house, and they also give you a bank card with money on it that they put on there, right? Say you start being very disrespectful, very disobedient, you're not doing your chores around the house, you're not spending time with your family because you're too busy roaming the streets, you're getting into trouble, you're doing all the wrong things, and to them, they see the road you're taking, you're going to end up getting in big trouble. You're going to end up going to jail. You're going to end up harming yourself or someone else. You're going to end up getting yourself into something you can't get yourself out of. Parents be seeing this stuff because they've seen it happen, whether it's in their lives or people they know lives, you know what I mean? And that's one thing I end up learning as I got older. We swear up and down our parents don't be knowing nothing. We swear up and down we know more than our parents. So, same with God, right? Because he is our father, right? Okay, cool. So that's just like a parent being like, you know what? I'm going to freeze your bank account. You know what? I'm going to take your keys and I'm going to take your privileges. Not because they want to be so mean and hard-fisted and stuff like that, but it's because they see the path you're taking. They're more concerned with you being uncomfortable right now because you're not going to your friends' houses and going to parties and going places in the car that they gave you and spending this money recklessly and irresponsibly that they gave you. They're more concerned with you being uncomfortable and in their safe will for your life and in the safety of their home and in their presence versus you being out of their presence and getting into the wrong things and going down the wrong path. And they see what you don't see. They're seeing it like, I know, like all this stuff right here, they keep on doing this, you're going here or there. You're gonna get yourself into something that you don't know nothing about, you know what I mean? Because parents know more than us, they know better. So you know, as a child, you're mad, you're like, they're being so mean, they're being so harsh or whatever, but it's like they're only doing it because they love you and they care about you. They're trying to avoid you from going down the wrong path, because there are some choices you can't undo. Once it done happened, it done happened. Once it done came about, it done came about. So that's exactly what came to my mind when I was reading some of this stuff. Okay, so I've already been chatting for what, 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the rest of these as I just read over it by myself, and then she's gonna do a prayer. I love this woman prayers. I need a playlist with just her prayers, bro, for real. So I'm gonna get into that and I'll be done with Bible study.
Can you play outside for a little bit?
Acts chapter 7, for our family that's watching online. Some of you in very cold climates. Stay warm, stay inside, and we'll continue to bring the Word of God to you. Stay the course, stay consistent, stay faithful. Nothing is more important than you and your time with God.
Davion,
What?
why would you scare me like that? Put that remote down.
I scared you. See, that was just a motor control car. Say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Yeah, you okay? Yeah, I hope you don't get burned. I don't want you to get burned. Go, JJ. Get it, go, JJ. You the best, JJ.
Oh yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, that's a big spot. Popping.
What was the song we were singing earlier about the fire? Look at that fire. Look at that fire. Look at that fire. Look at that fire.
Jesus is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. You don't have an option to surrender to the King. We preach blessings more than we preach repentance, and breakthrough more than we preach obedience, and favor more than we preach holiness. And we think that God is going to put his hand on our mess and bless us in sin. We think that because we have forgotten how holy of a God we serve. We got the nerve to be upset with God because he won't bless us and we're still living in sin. Because he doesn't answer our prayers when we want him to, because we still do the things that he told us not to do, and we haven't heard his voice, and we think that he's wrong when in fact we are wrong because we've forgotten his royalty and his majesty and his holiness and his purity and his righteousness. We become so arrogant and prideful as his children. Don't lose sight because you can see. When Jesus becomes a lifestyle enhancer instead of your Lord, it's an opportunity to see the Jesus of the Bible.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Hey, you guys. Let me go use a little Christmas tree. Well, you know he always trying to use it to whoop somebody.
No, he be having mine. I ain't seen his. His button broke though. I done slept so long, I don't know which way this go.
I haven't did that braid in like 2 weeks.
It shows.
Yeah. Do I get this? Cause I can't grab it. I do this. Just pull it. No, just pull it. Just pull it. Jeez Louise! Done put the color out. You is handsome. My handsome dude. My handsome dude. He's handsome and we matching.
Yeah, we matching. We got the same jacket.
Yeah, that's my dude. That's my dude. Okay. Can't even see you. That's a shadow of a hater. New hairstyle. New hairstyle. Thank you. Oh, I didn't tell you in the dream when cause you know the stuff you were showing me on the picture, I asked her about one of the things that was in that actual picture, and she was like, I don't know, I don't have acne. Yeah, they was doing triple braid. She don't walk on. She was being nice to y'all, but when I asked her about that, she was like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't got acne.
Sound like a creep crop. Oh, I gotta go see Lynn this week. So the Valentine people in there.
Hey y'all, so it is a little bit later. It's 2:04, and if you need some motivation, hold on. Stick to the plan, not the mood. Stick to the plan, not the mood. Stick to the plan, not the mood. Anyways, it's 2:04, Sunday, February 1st, so happy February 1st. Cheers. I am praying for a great, amazing, wonderful month. Not out of selfishness, not out of what we want and what we desire, but just great month overall in general, like in every aspect, with the hand of God over it. Okay, y'all saw me get ready for church. Went to church. Me and my brother, like, it was just so cute. Like, we low-key was kind of like matching, like, yeah. But y'all see me do my makeup. I was struggling so bad, like, yeah, I was struggling to do my makeup because, yeah, as y'all know, I wear glasses, not for funsies, not for cutesies. I wear glasses because I need glasses. Okay, one day your girl will be getting not LASIK, because when I went to the eye doctor, he actually said no, you would need something else. It's a different thing, but let's just say LASIK, just in case y'all don't know, because I don't even know the name. But one day your girl gonna get LASIK eye surgery, and she will be wearing glasses still, probably, but optionally, you know. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I just feel so good. I feel so pretty. Like, it's just, I haven't said that about myself in a very long time, if I'm being honest. But in my mirror right here, that's why I'm looking like, really, I just love this hair. I love this hairstyle. Yeah, it's been in a bonnet, and y'all saw how hard it was to do my hair. Y'all, I had my hair in a bonnet for 2 weeks straight. Last week we were snowed in. The week before that, I didn't leave the house. Like, I only worked one day. I literally worked Monday 2 weeks ago, and I didn't work again till yesterday. We were snowed in, so I'm sure a lot of y'all probably got snowed in or whatever. I was snowed in for a whole week. Last time I left the house was Friday, which I was talking to y'all, when I went to go pick up my brother after school. I picked him up Friday. I didn't leave my house again till the following Saturday, which was yesterday, to go to work. And I did 2 clients' hair, and I went to my Mimi house afterwards. I just love going to my Mimi house. I go to her house every single Saturday after I get off from work. The earlier I get off, the better, because I can spend more time over there, because, yeah, I gotta get home before it gets dark, okay? I don't like being out when it's dark. So about 5:30, I'm leaving my Mimi house on 2 wheels, and she know that. So she be like, girl, it's getting dark. I know you finna leave. Yeah, see you later, girl. Next Saturday, the same time. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I went over there. We talked. She cooked me a feast, and I took a nap. So y'all know, I wore my bonnet. Literally ever since I got my braids, I've been wearing a beanie. because it's cold. So I wear a beanie every time I go outside the house. Like I don't leave my house without wearing my beanie when I was leaving the house. So I went to her house. I ate my food. I pulled my beanie over my glasses because it was daylight. It was bright and the windows had it beaming in the room. I put the beanie over my eyes and I was knocked out. Okay, I took me a nice, wonderful nap at her house yesterday. I got home, my family, my mom, aunt, and my brother had went and did a turnaround trip to Dallas to go watch my cousin play his game. So I had to miss out on that though, because like I said, I had work. I did text him to let him know that. Yeah, so shout out to my cousin for. I was home alone till like 11 p.m. last night, and like all my family got home. And I got in bed and I stayed up watching TV until I fell asleep. Got up this morning, got ready for church, and so here we are right now. That's just a little long-winded rundown. Did y'all ask for that? Sometimes I just get to talking and I don't know where to go. I just get to going. Okay, I got on here to tell y'all one thing and I get to talk about another. But anyways, I just wanted to say, like, y'all, being snowed in blessed my life. If I would have got snowed in any other time, it probably would have been terrible. I probably would have fell into depression. Not because I'm snowed in, but because when I tell y'all, we're not gonna get into it. I ain't finna, because y'all know I will. But 2025, like, it was a humbling year. And I spent a lot of 2025 struggling mentally. Like, literally, majority of 2025 was me struggling mentally. So, if I would have got snowed in any other time, it wouldn't have been that productive. But when I tell you, I got so close to the Lord while being snowed in this house for 8 days straight. I'm telling you, I woke up, I prayed. That's normal, but I woke up, I prayed. I would sit on the couch and watch TV. Well, I would sit on the couch. I would make sure my brother eat breakfast because we were snowed in together. Everyone was starting to leave for work at that point. Like my mom and stepdad, they were leaving for work at some point when it got a little better. I would watch a sermon while my brother eating breakfast, and then I'll probably watch anything Christian related or just anything at all. When my brother would fall asleep around 2 o'clock for his nap, I will go do Bible study. Bible study take about an hour and a half maybe. Go on by my day, and then at night I would read Psalms. I started reading James. I read James over again. I will be reading the last chapter tonight. So every night I'll read a chapter of the Bible, or some song. It differentiates whatever. When I tell y'all, it's just, I feel like this. No, and this is great juice. I'm sorry, y'all. I got this. I thank God so much. Some people, like, you know, they can't stand certain type of weather or whatever, or they feel bad when they're in the house for too long, especially when they're snowed in. Like I was not leaving. Like I said, my family had ended up leaving at some point, but I stayed in the house. I didn't leave the house for 7 days, y'all. Friday, when it had started, I had left to get my brother. I didn't leave the house again until the following Saturday. Like, I'm not leaving this house. Like, I'm not gonna drive in the snow. Okay, I live in Louisiana. We are not a snowy state. Okay, we don't get snow every year. Okay, so the fact that it's still ice, a lot of places, like, not over the roads are clear for the most part, but everywhere where there's tree or where there's shade or like a certain side of the house, it still has sheets of ice basically on it. So it's still plenty of ice out, but the roads are clear. So that's the only reason why I've been leaving this house, because I'm not leaving the safety of my home if I don't have to. So yeah, but when I tell y'all, just being snowed in was the best thing ever for me, and I just thank God. Like, I feel like I have got a new wind. I chose so much of my time to do with the things I had to do with the Lord, whether I was in prayer, whether I was in Bible study, like when I watched the video, like I showed y'all, whether I was in my bed reading the Bible. In the middle of the day, I read the Bible. In the middle of the day, I had the Bible just sitting there open in my thing, and it just felt like I kept reading the Bible, or I kept doing Bible study, or I just kept doing, like, I kept watching sermons. Like, it was so much that I was doing all day, every single day. It got to the point where my brother was like, because I've been watching Celebration Church with Tim Timberlake. I discovered him this week. And when I tell y'all, I watch something with him in it every single day. I watch a sermon of his every single day. I would watch more, but I try to limit myself to, like, girl, just do one sermon. Because, baby, when I first got close to the Lord, when I first gave my life for real to the Lord, or tried to, like, you know, I was trying to seek the Lord for the first time on my own, I would watch 2, 3, 4 sermons in a day. Okay? Like, I was desperate. But yeah, so I was like, oh, go just limit myself to one sermon, and if I want to watch anything else Christian related, it'll be like a podcast or whatever the case may be. Was watching him and Pastor Anthony Mitchell podcast. I'm like, why am I late to the party? Why am I just not seeing this? And like I said, I just discovered Tim Timberlake, so every day I've been watching a sermon of his. And my brother, he was like, you watch that every day. My 4-year-old brother told me I watch a sermon every day. Basically, he don't know what it is, of course, but he sees his sister putting that on the TV, whether he understands or he don't have to understand. Sometimes it doesn't matter if they understand or not. Y'all need to put it in these people's faces. Like my brother, he doesn't understand, but I'm gonna put it in his face. He don't understand about praying over his food, but every single time he eat, I tell him pray over his food. He remembers sometimes, but if he forget, I tell him. We be so confused. We be so like trying to, oh, how should I do this? How should I do that? They don't understand, so it's no point. Just try, okay? Just plant the seed and let God water it over time. He don't know what I'm watching every day, but he see his sister watching something every day, and what it is the word of God. So anyways, there was that. I just wanted to tell y'all I have enjoyed being snowed in. I don't know about y'all, but being snowed in definitely just, I ain't finna be like, oh, it changed my life. But when I tell y'all it did something to it, it did something. And I'm so glad I was able, because the way January started, it was pretty rough. I ain't gonna hold you. Because like I said, it was a lot last year for me. So I kind of just came into the new year, not with that baggage, but it's like, I was like, man, I really just want to leave 2025. Even though it was a hard year, I still want to thank God for it, because it might not make sense now, but later it will. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was hard, but maybe I needed that. You know, like nothing is ever wasted. Your tears, your pain, your sorrow, your mourning, nothing is ever wasted. Give it to God. So I was like, God, that's what you gotta do with God sometimes. Just give it to him. Give it to it. Give it up. Just give it out. Okay? But anyways, the way January started is definitely not how it ended. And I'm so glad I was able to walk into the new month of February with this high. I feel so good. I feel like I got my spark back for the Lord, my zeal back. I'm just seeking him, and I am just, my mind is just occupied with the things of God. And I love that for me, because like I said, it was a rough year for me last year. I was not feeling my mind with the things of the Lord a lot last year, just because I was struggling mentally. And when I be going through like certain phases, I am not prioritizing my relationship with the Lord. Sometimes it's hard for me to even pray, because it's just like I be feeling so heavy, and I be having so much burdens just weighing me down, and it only gets worse because, like I said, I don't give it to the Lord. I don't pray to him how I should. I'll pray, but it's like it's not carrying no weight. I'm just praying just to pray because I know I need to pray, but I just don't feel it, or I'm boohoo crying in my prayers and I'm pouring my heart out to him. But either way it go, I am just so glad that right now I have a spark. Right now I have a fire. Right now I have a zeal, and right now I am seeking him with everything in me, and I want to keep it going. Like when I'm out, I'm out. So while I'm in, I want to be all in. While I got this fire, while I got this spark, I want to be all in. Because, you know, life be happening. They be trying to take your spark away. And sometimes I allow my spark to be taken away. So it's like, okay, well, while it's right here, I'm going to take advantage of it. I am fit to go all in. So like I said, I just been in my Bible. Like literally just been in my Bible. And I'm not saying like I wake up reading the Bible and go sleep reading the Bible. Like I read the Bible 12 hours a day. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's like, because like I've been binge watching TV too, okay? I'm telling you, I've been binge watching TV, you know what I mean, watching YouTube and stuff like that. I am spending a lot of time in his word and in his presence and stuff like that as well. I feel my prayers are shifting, like the way I'm praying, the things I'm saying, the heart posture, like it's just a lot being done. And the words I'm speaking over myself, the words of the Lord that I'm speaking over myself, I'm speaking life over myself, and I'm just like, I'm so happy to be here right now, and I just want to take full advantage of it. And then to say I was snowed in, my watch hours was at 3 hours. Well, not watch hours. What am I talking about? My weekly report, like, I don't know if y'all get it, but I get my screen time every Sunday, and I average 3 hours and 22 minutes of screen time per day on this device, which I feel like is so good to say I was snowed in. Normally, it's at, I'm gonna be honest, like normally, because I'm not that much on my phone for real, so it's not that much more than that. It's normally at 4 hours or 4.5. Sometimes it'll hit 5 if I'm doing a lot of content and editing and stuff like that, or if I'm watching YouTube a lot on my phone for some reason or whatever. But I mean, it's not the same for this iPad. I'm not gonna act like I don't, like I said, I was snowed in. I was in my word, but I was watching Netflix a lot too. I was watching YouTube a lot too, but I was watching it on TV or my iPad. So let's see what my iPad say. Okay, the 4 hours showed up somewhere. I got 4 hours and 10 minutes on my iPad, which normally is not even that much. I be on my iPad a lot, especially when I go to bed at night, or when I'm doing Bible study. That actually, you know, I was doing a lot of Bible study every single day this week, so that came from that too, okay? This week has been such a great week, and I just thank God. I just want to hold on to it, and I want to just continue to add fuel to the fire and continue to just go further in this space that I'm in. And I'm just thanking him for it, you know what I mean, and holding on to him and just showing up. Like, there's things that's been on my heart, and there's things that's been on my mind, and questions I have, prayer requests I have, things I've been talking to the Lord and seeking him about. But it's like, you know what, I just want to see, I'm really just want to focus on seeking God for seeking God. Like, whether he answers my questions or not right now or later, whatever the case may be, whether he do it or don't, it's just a lot that has been on my mind that have, at some point, it was just like stressing me out, because I'm like, I don't know, God, help me. I don't know what to do with this. But I'm like, you know what, I just want to seek the Lord first, okay? I just want to focus on him, and along the way he'll make things known to me, he'll reveal things to me, he'll answer it, or whatever, he'll do what he do. Right now I'm just focusing on being in my word and seeking him, and that is it. So that's my little TED Talk for the moment. Now it's 2:20. I was talking to y'all for a long time. Shit, I talk so much. Oh, another thing, so y'all know how I said the other day I was getting into James? Why the next day the verse of the day was, but be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. James 1:22. The very next day. But yeah, so anyways, I've been just learning so much about the word. Like I said, I've read James before, but I'm rereading it. I finished the book of Ephesians. I only had like 1 or 2 chapters left. So when I finished Ephesians, I went right back to James. I went back to James. And y'all know I'm in the book of Joshua right now. Or I think the last time I talked to y'all, I was in Deuteronomy. Now I'm in Joshua, and I am literally almost done with that. So I'm just excited that I am making my way through the word. It's not a race. It's nothing. I'm just saying the fact that I'm getting through it shows that I'm showing up to get through it. You know what I mean? And it's not about getting through it. It's about it transforming your mind. Romans 12:2. Being transformed by the word and letting it hide in my heart so that I might not sin against it, and that the Holy Spirit has something to remind me of. My battery's gonna die. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna just take an early shower. I'm cooking Wingstop tonight, so I'll bring y'all along with me with that. And I want to watch a movie. I love movies. I love TV, okay? So I want to do that probably during the rest of the day, since my family will be here. Probably chill in my room, or if they want to watch a movie with me, I'll watch it in the living room. But if not, I'll just come in my room and chill. And yeah, I am truly filled with joy, and I don't know the last time I felt this way. Like, I just feel unexplainably good, and I truly thank God for that. So bless his name. And I also just want to think about, like, not just so extreme, like, okay, what this month gonna look like, not to the extreme, but like what are some things I want to do this month? Like, what is something productive on the outside, things on the inside I want to do, some goals or anything, like nothing too serious, nothing too crazy, and nothing I'm gonna be holding on so tight for. But even habits, like what are some things I want to incorporate or let go of? What are my ins and outs? Just reflect over the month of February, and just, you know, be intentional with it. That's all. I just want to be intentional with the month of February. I don't want a month to go by with it being bad, or not bad, but just not putting no efforts into it, or just letting the time go by and just existing. Like, I don't want to keep just existing or just surviving, you know. But like I said, the way I ended my month of January is I just want to keep building up on that momentum and on that fire. So hope this, you know, encourages you that if you are where I was, it does get better. It literally does. It has to stop raining at some point. It was snowed. We snowed in for a week. It had to clear up at some point for me to leave the house. It's nighttime. It comes to daytime at some point. You know what I mean? Like, seasons don't last forever. It's winter right now. It'll be spring next. So it's just like, it don't feel good in the moment, but just hold on. Keep seeking the Lord. He will not disappoint you. He can't disappoint you. He's something worth putting your trust in. You know what I mean? Sometimes we be worried about being disappointed about the things of God, but it's like, God cannot disappoint you. You just got to ask him to do a work in you, and you will be aligned with him to where y'all just in sync. And it's like, he can't disappoint you, because he'll only disappoint you if it feels like you want your way to happen and it's not happening, so you feel disappointed. It's like, no, you're disappointing yourself because you're fooling yourself. But when you put yourself in the Lord, okay, you in the best place possible you can be. So I've been chit-chatting a lot, okay? I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna just take an early shower and just get relaxed, okay? It's Sunday. I like to relax and take it easy on Sunday. And I'll get back to y'all when I'm probably gonna do my shower or anything, or maybe when I'm gonna cook dinner. and we'll be in the vlog tonight. So love y'all, and God loves you. Get in that word, get in the word, get in the word. Open it, read it, pray to the Lord, and let him do his thing. Okay, y'all, don't mind the junk in the back, okay? Anyways, it's 4:06. I just got out the shower. That's why my face is shining, because I just did my full skincare routine. But I just wanted to get on here because I wanted to show y'all a few clothes that I got from Shein. I did a little order. One thing I can say, I'm very glad that I am starting to learn what I like, what I don't like, how I want things to fit, what type of style I like when it comes to tops, bottoms, and so forth, because that makes it so much more easier for me to shop for myself and be able to get stuff and actually wear it versus get stuff and it collect dust. Like literally, I'm literally looking, y'all saw earlier in this video the bags of, like, they're still sitting right here, the 2 bags of clothes I have. It's like stuff from freshman, sophomore, like all throughout high school. Y'all know I used to do hauls all the time on my page. I loved ordering clothes and doing hauls for y'all. Up until very recently, I want to say last year, I would always order clothes that I would never wear. Not because I didn't like it, but because I need clothes to wear every day, for my everyday. My problem was I would order all these cute clothes that I would only wear if I was going out of town. Because me personally, I don't dress up. Now, literally last year in January, I made it my mission to start dressing up for church. So like that's the only time I would actually start wearing my new clothes, for real. But other than that, I will always order clothes and be like, you know what, this is too cute for me to just wear here. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna wear that for real. And so I just always would save clothes and order clothes to go out of town, when it's just like, no, I need clothes for every day because I need the clothes to wear every day. So finally, at some point, it started to click. Ordering clothes and seeing what I like. I don't order a whole lot of stuff at once no more, because that's what starts the problem for me, ordering so many clothes and end up not wearing it. So now I just order like a few pieces at a time, just to see how I like it. Do I like the way it fits? Do I like the color of it? Do I like the shape of it? And so forth and so forth. So basically, long story short, I've just been learning my style and what I like, what I prefer, and what makes sense for me. So I came to the conclusion, your girl needs sweatpants. Y'all, I will wear sweatpants every single day. Even when it wasn't winter, I would wear sweatpants every day. But on a real note, I love wide leg jeans. I'm not wearing skinny jeans. Get skinny jeans at my face, I can throw up looking at skinny jeans. I can't stand skinny jeans. I only will wear skinny jeans if I'm trying to wear some boots. Another thing, certain type of graphic tops I'm just not into. Like I'm very specific when it comes to my graphic tees. And then also the type of quality I like in my shirts. I don't like polyester. I love cotton, but I don't like hard cotton, because some cotton be way too rough and I don't like that. Also, y'all, I love oversized shirts. I love them. You will see I have me a few. I love oversized shirts. I need gym clothes, so I ordered me a few gym pieces as well. So basically, the places I go that I need clothes to wear: work, gym, and church. Literally, that's it. Those are the only places I'm putting clothes on and going to. And the grocery store. That's it. So it's like, do I want to walk around with shirts that I sleep in and sweatpants that got bleach stains on it from work every single day to everywhere? No. So anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little haul of a few little items I've picked up. And yeah, also, like, all of these items are for Shein. Another thing is, like I said, since I order a few things at a time, I'm able to see, okay, I really like that shirt, I really like that texture, I really like that feel, I really like those leggings, they fit perfectly. I'm able to go back and reorder the same things in different colors. Some of these items are new, so I will be testing them out to see how I like it. Yeah, some things I'm learning, okay, I need to go up in this size, or I need to go down in this size, or this fit perfectly, or I don't like the texture of that, so I wouldn't order it again. So yeah, let's get into the haul. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it all the way, but first item of business are these Glow Mode leggings. I've been wanting to order from Glow Mode for a while, but I was like, I just don't want to order the wrong size or whatever. So that's why I said I just started to order a few things at a time so I could see how it fit and go from there. So these are their leggings. I love how they fit. They fit perfectly. I could honestly go up a size. They fit like they painted on, okay? So it's one thing about these, which I'm not too mad at though, I've learned that I don't like the stitching that goes up to the front and through the back, and I feel like it kind of can emphasize, you know what I mean? But I love that they go all the way down to my ankle and they feel so good. Okay. Also, another thing I realized I like is this material. You can't really tell what it is, but whatever this material is, I love it. I love these shirts from Shein. They just feel so buttery smooth. And got a little logo right here. These are two different blues, but I would honestly wear these both together to the gym. You ever put some on and just like, ugh, I don't like how I feel. So I've been like I said, if I like it, I'm gonna reorder it in every color. So that's what I did with this. Okay, next is just a basic shirt. Like I said, this is something I could wear to the gym because of the way it fits. Like I said, I've been into shirts like a little bit. Like I be going up in sizes on my shirts. Sometimes one size up, sometimes two, depending on what it is. So some cute little wide leg jeans or straight leg jeans. It's in this pretty like light olive color and it says Good Days on it. Like I said, basic stuff that I'm going to actually wear on an everyday basis. Actually, now that I think about it, some of these shirts I'm not going to try on because they're basic. They're just that basic. Another shirt I have is this cute little shirt. It's super duper basic, obviously, but I really like the color. I don't know if you can get a good gist of the color on camera as in person. Last time I ordered from Shein, I ordered this same exact shirt, but in green. I wore it to work and I got bleach stains on it and I'm upset. But what I learned about that shirt is I wanted to go up a size. So that shirt, it fits like perfectly, I guess. So I went up a size and I got this in a medium. I'm telling y'all, I'm doing what makes sense for me. I must have folded it up because y'all, I just did laundry. These are all clean clothes, by the way. The tags are off. I washed these clothes and I did laundry. I just folded my clothes like before I got in the shower. I didn't bring out with me because y'all were charging. But I folded up all my clothes and I left these out because I wanted to show y'all. I'm gonna try this out because I like it. I'm gonna close my blinds because I don't want my stepdad and his friend to get here in the middle of this. I love a big sleeve. I love a big long sleeve. Oh my gosh, I love this. Again, church, gym, work. It works for all three. It's winning my book. But this, not only I like the gray, but I love the wash on this shirt. Like, I love this. I love this. I've been buying here and there shirts with this type of wash. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm cold. Another shirt I have, it just screams gym. Like, it screams go to the gym. So this would be something I wear to the gym. This shirt, it is that polyester material, but this would be nice for the gym. And so I was like, you know what, I'm not mad at it. Like, it actually feels like pretty comfortable too. So this is something I could end up wearing to the gym or to sleep, and I can wear it to the grocery store. Like, what? I'm gonna try the red one on because it's fire, but just know I got it in this color, in this color, and in the red. But the difference is this one is kind of like the long sleeve shirt I just tried on with y'all. Y'all can't tell. It's okay. Y'all see, it's really, really beautiful red. I don't really have nothing red for real because I'm not a red girl, but I've been picking up a few red things lately. These are a little bit different because they have like the collar, as you can tell. You can tell it's a very snug shirt because of the way it's shaped. Yes, like the material is comfortable and I love how it fits. This isn't that bad. Like, honestly, this little gap isn't that bad, but I can't stand fit shirts that are not all the way fitted on me because I am small. So some shirts, they're the right type of fitting. Last two items I have are these two shorts, so let me try them on. Oh. They're not that short. Ooh, this combo is crazy. All I'm missing is some white. I love these. If it look real bunched up on the side, excuse me. I love these shorts. Now, I only ordered one in this specific style because I didn't know if they would be too short. And when I put them out the package, I was like, these definitely look too short. I know not to order these again. But honestly and truly, I'm not that mad at them. They're not as short as they look before I put them on. And they also have these little they have a grippy material. Hello?
Hi, can you grab my clothes off the dryer? Tell her put mine in the dryer. I'll give her and put the James.
No.
I'll give her $2. Wait a minute. I think I spent it.
Bye. Like, so if I do end up wearing these to the gym, I can be sure like they're not gonna rise up. You know what? If I don't feel comfortable wearing these to the gym, then I just won't, because I don't want to look like I'm wearing a swimsuit to the gym. I don't need nothing clutching my cheeks, okay? We ain't doing all that, and I don't feel comfortable in that. But this color, oh my gosh, I love this color. It's so beautiful. These are so pretty. This color is so beautiful and vibrant, and it looks so good like against each other. I ordered these in 2 different lengths, and this one is crossed just like the other blue ones. These aren't though. I don't really care for the cross, to be honest. Not the cross. I care about that cross, okay? But I don't care for the crisscross on bottoms, but I'm not mad at it. Ooh. They fit though, baby. I like these. They're not as
super snug as those, but they still are snug, they fit. Also, the thing is, I don't want no shorts that touch my knee either. So it's just like, these are nice, these aren't bad. I would order these again. I like how they fit. And one more thing, them folded up because I was doing the laundry like I said, but I just got these cute little, y'all can't even tell, but I got these cute little bow socks. I already have some long socks that I wear to the gym, long white ones, but these, they're not as long as those, but they're a little shorter and they got the little bow, so I'll be wearing these to the gym as well. It came with 5 pairs of socks. So that is my little haul. I'm finna fold them up and put them up since they've been washed and stuff like that. Like I said, I just left it out for y'all because I just want to give y'all a quick little haul, something very realistic. I'm not doing nothing crazy. This is just very realistic and what works for me and my lifestyle and what I'm going to wear, what I'm actually going to wear. Not, oh, that's super cute, let me get it. No, what are you gonna actually wear? That super cute stuff I be seeing, I don't be wearing it because I'm not going nowhere where I feel like getting super cute unless I'm out of town. But anyways, y'all, I will talk to y'all because I'm finna chill right now. I'm finna chill. It's 4:30 right now. I'm finna chill, put my pajamas back on, finna chill. How many times am I gonna say I'm finna chill? I'm finna chill. It's Sunday, y'all. I love me a soft, cool, chill, laid back Sunday. And I'm gonna take this down loud because it feels a little too heavy. And babe, we ain't got no time for nothing. If it's heavy, y'all, please don't. If you wearing a hairstyle that's heavy, like how I just had that right there, just wear it to where you're wearing it to and then take it out when you get home. Don't be or wear it every single day because it's cute. Like, you're gonna be slowly but surely putting tension on your hairline and or wherever else it's snug at, or like, you know how the cute little boho ponytail be, but it's heavy. So like, wear it to wherever you're wearing it to, but take it down at some point. If you don't know, I'm a hairstylist. Thank you. Been doing hair since 02. Okay, y'all, hey, the joy of the Lord. I'll come back to y'all when I cook my wings and I'm chilling for the rest of the night, and then we'll end this video, okay? Love y'all.
Bye.